Parking? Now that's a different story.
When patrons come here to GMH, finding parking can be a nightmare. They can either circle the parking lot for about 15 minutes or park in the surrounding areas, as a packed parking lot is nothing new. So what is GMH going to do to address this parking issue? Today I talked to the director, Joseph Verga.
We have a task force that's been looking at the entire parking issue. And at this time, we just really need, number one, we need additional parking.
As we've reported, the hospital is exploring different options when it comes to providing adequate parking. GMH Administrator Joseph Verga says they're focusing on long-term and short-term solutions.
First long-term solution is we're looking at doing a land swap, in the Chamorro Land Trust, and Director Maffness has been helping us a lot with that issue, and in maybe acquiring some land surrounding the hospital for us to provide additional parking.
Verga says this will allow GMH to ultimately go the RFP route and build a parking structure, an approach he would prefer and sees as the best solution. As for the short-term solution,
our short-term solution is we're looking at reallocating the additional spots and putting in mechanisms to make sure that there are employee parking and perhaps paid parking, so that there are time limits on folks that come here to use the existing parking.
Verga says the paid parking option will be modeled after GIAA and is not meant to deter patrons from parking, but instead regulate.
To put some accountability on folks just coming and parking here and just staying, all day or taking up parking all day. And at least if folks want to stay here all day, it's not like we're looking to put more financial pressure on folks, but it's just a way to hold folks accountable.
Proceeds from the paid parking will be used to make improvements to the surrounding areas, to include building additional parking, level land, pave, and put protective lighting, ultimately moving towards the building of a parking structure. A feasibility study will be conducted on the options. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jolene Tovez.